guys coming in right now, guys. That's a pretty big deal. Actually, you know, I kind of grew up watching this TV show, and everybody remembers, of course, Kung Fu.
Yeah.
And all the movies and television specials that followed, and the New Generation or whatever.
Yeah.
Guys, if you don't mind, how about a big round of applause for Mr. David Carradine?
Worst interview ever.
Hello, Mr. Carradine.
Wow.
How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. You look great.
That's all in all.
There he is. What do you do? There's nothing to do. There's nothing to ask that guy that can make him entertaining. While you were driving, Chuck Norris threw a line of firecrackers on you?
Chuck was one of the, no.
I left you with the blockbuster show, Dirty Jim. All you gotta do is open the calls and it'll do itself. So have you always been like that kind of way, just kind of shy?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm shy, actually, underneath it all. But,
Master Poe told him to do that.
well, yeah.
I mean, it was honestly, I was like interviewing the fucking Crypt Keeper. What am I supposed to do with that guy?
The Crypt Keeper talks fast and it's funny.
I am from Kung Fu!
But the other question about Lone Wolf,
Now that was Chuck Norris as well as in the movie?
there were a lot of things that they said about that picture.
Bubba's sleeping.
Jeff House went with his hands.
Yeah.
My hands are nuts. I like my hands.
When you see guys like Tom, I had Bubba bring his guitar in, so you could have something to play while you waited for us. Because sometimes it takes a couple segments for us to get you in. So,
I'd like to hear you play something on the air.
man, he can play. I mean, do you mind playing a song for us a little bit later? I mean, I heard you chicken picking in there. You're not bad, man. I don't mean to put you on the spot. You don't have to. If you don't want to.
You don't like my guitar?
Huh. Washburn. He's a really cheap guitar. It's made in the Orient. Your guitar is just fine.
Hey, Daniel. Jimmy's taking over this interview.
A lot of it was just publicity stunts.
Yeah.
I was supposed to. There was a story circulated that I broke Chuck's nose, and there was another story circulated that he broke my nose. The truth is that we were very gentlemanly with each other. Neither one of us wanted to really tangle with each other at all.
Really?
And yeah, well, I outreach him, you know, by about 6 inches.
Well, how tall are you? You're a pretty tall guy.
Yeah,
What are you, about 6 feet?
I'm 6'1".
Then I threw an answer and a response. Here was the answer. Well, Taylors are, they're factory made, they're assembly line made, and Martins are way overrated.
Well, good. Can you stick around for one more segment?
We could go ahead and say that.
1-888-978-1041. We're going to take a little break, Mr.
Carradine.
Carradine. Can you stick around for another segment?
Sure.
Is that cool? Everybody happy with that?
Yeah.
Great. It's 1:38. You're listening to Monsters on Real
hero.
Radio. I spoke to him before and I tried to introduce myself. And when I went there, I said, hey, Mr. Carradine, my name is Jim. I'm hosting today. And I was going to say, is there anything you want to talk about or mention or whatever? Just let me know so we can play it.
Used to be.
Mr. Carradine, I'm Jim. I'm the host of the show.
Jim, okay.
And going to have you in just a few minutes, okay?
All right.
Anything we can get you?
Villa in the south of France.
You got it.
Be good.
New car?
While you're at it.
I should have known at that point that it was going to be a one-segment gig.
Or.
And do you ever remember Showbiz Pizza Place? Kind of like the Chuck E. Cheese's today. Kids go in. There's the animated characters and stuff. Well, for years it was a big chain.
They don't have World's Fairs in odd-numbered years.
I didn't know that.
That was a little trivia thing.
Very good.
You got caught on that easy. We were playing the piano when I was 7. And I was singing. And I just got this idea that I needed to play the guitar in order to be involved in modern music. You know, basically what an actor does for a living is sits in a canvas chair and tells anecdotes. The best job is directing.
Really?
And a director can be anything he wants to. He can sit in a chair and have everybody do something. Right? He can ask people, what should I do now?
Based on history?
Or he can run around, right? He can be on his feet all the time. He can pick up a shovel if he wants to. He can operate the camera. He can do anything. He can make a whole movie by himself if he wants to.
You like that power?
Hey guys, remember us? Doing a show here.
Well, I like the freedom of it.
Yeah.
Because
Because that's the truest form of being able to get your creation out there, right? Knowing that you have control.
Yeah, that's the other thing, is having this idea in your head that is coming to fruition.
What is it?
You know, one of the great things, I've made 3 movies where I directed myself, as well as doing some of the kung fu things.
I'll be damned.
And the great thing about directing yourself is there isn't anybody to argue with.
Dude, I have nobody to argue with while you're doing it. Turn his mic on so everybody can hear what we're talking about. We just got to do a conversation.
I didn't know I was supposed to do the old surprise mic interview, jackass. Good God, remember me?
Well, I know, but
Yeah.
he was talking to me, and I don't want to be rude and interrupt the guy. Go and put your headphones on the security.
Jimmy.
We just came.
So you just come in, blah, 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 blah.
Well, you know, it depends.
Talk on the mic. Talk on the mic.
You know,
Talk on the mic.
Tom Cruise is a really regular guy.
Right.
Can you go fix this mic?
Yeah. Yeah, go.
There you. Dude, go fix the mic. Go fix the mic. Go. I'm saying, go fix the mic.
All right. Don't mess with him, man.
Damn it. Nobody can hear him.
Don't mess with the kung fu, man. He waved me off in the room.
As a director, do you think you could look at a guy like Tom Cruise who gets paid $20 million a picture and tell him that, you know, he's not doing that right, you got to do it again, and just, you know, treat him like an employee rather than like the megastar he is? Could you do that?
It depends more on Tom than it does on the director. I mean, if he is, you know, willing to have an open mind about himself. I mean, say Tom Cruise, you know, Tom Cruise is a really regular guy.
Right.
I mean, if you look at his movies, he seems to be like an arrogant, you know, fast-talking Johnny Dollar kind of guy.
The wheeler dealer?
He's not really. He's a really regular guy. And I think he would respond if you talk to him right. I mean, you're not going to say to Tom, that was
Dump.
What's radio like in L.A.?
You dump.
What's radio like in L.A., man?
Okay, let's kill this mic for a second.
Boy,
Yeah, Jimmy's flailed. This is why I have buttons. That's why I have buttons.
Yeah. Okay, let's go right go. No F's, no F's, no F's, no S's. Can't do that. We got a whole licensing to protect. And your smile doesn't cover for losing job.
He said every word. You can't say. He's like, if I were to tell Tom Cruise to my dripping. And I'm like, whoa, dude.
I've heard interviews. I mean, Blind Bean's a big George Lucas fan, and supposedly he just, when he comes on set, they do that thing, and he doesn't really speak a lot. Matter of fact,
Do that thing. Do that thing.
Interviewed that have been worked with him say that
George is a little rusty, you know. He
Yeah.
hasn't directed a picture for 20 years.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't have much to say. 20 years.
That same goofy haircut.
Doesn't have much to say, but basically.
Yeah, that whole Star Wars. You're the comic book guy. You know that, right? Actually, Mr. Carradine, you were about to pull it. It was one of the best movies I knew more. I'm film guy, but
You never find out.
I did do it. You did, didn't you?
Actually.
You were so busted.
Senator Mr. Carradine, we certainly do appreciate you coming in, and good luck with everything, and we'll see you soon.
You're my hero.
What's that?
You're my hero.
Am your hero.
You're listening to Monsters on Real Radio. Thanks a lot, Dave. We do appreciate it, man. Hopefully we can get some.
take care of yourself, man.
All right.
We'll see you around.
Yeah.
Bubba.
Good care, man.
Love your work.
I need all interns to get an annoying man out of room, please. Ooh, great interview. Hey, go. Hey, I wanted to ask him a question, but he kept blowing me off. Hey, what's it with Dirty Jim pulling the old Daniel? Sneak his mic on while he's talking during the break.
I didn't know what else to do. I couldn't let you in the
What
middle of
was
a
that, bro?
sentence.
You were like-
Hey, David Carradine, shut up so I can get this show on the air.
Jimmy hits me in the talk fan saying, Can you turn his mic on? I mean, come on, man, you should
No,
know
I
these
wasn't
things.
saying
Can
it
you
like
turn
that.
his mic on? You did too, the old switcheroo interview.
Even put the yank as the.
Oh, he put the. That's like Cobra Kai from Karate Kid.
Jesus Christ, it was like interviewing the crypt keeper. I was like, laugh, do something, man, do a cartwheel.
Does anybody else think he's gonna kick that door in? Yeah, I was waiting for it. And the kung fu, I'm waiting for that wooden door behind you to go flying up.
Listen to the Monsters of the Midday on the Real Radio. Thanks, guys, for saving that for me. Good God. See, that's what entertainment is all about, buddy. Putting yourself in the hot seat.
You had some David Carradine build-up there.